Ah, there she is.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Here,
Pamela. How are you? All good?
I'm real good. I'm excited to meet you in person.
Yeah, well, here we are. Thank you for agreeing to come on.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never done anything like this before. So
That's
you may
okay.
have to walk me through it.
It's all good. Well, I mean, it's really just seeing what I can help you with, to be fair. So let me know what's something you would like, you feel stuck with, and let's see what we can do about it.
I feel stuck with the idea of not being enough. I'm working on that and I'm doing better with it. But someday I get really down on myself. Did I make the right choice? Could I have done better? Always questioning the decisions I make. Was that the right one? Been going through a lot the past year and a half. With her divorce, my ex-husband's now in prison. Kid's having a lot of trouble with what's going on with having an autistic child. So he takes up a lot of my time. And just trying to get my life back on track, and I like the path that I've started. I signed up for USM and I loved it, still do. And the EMF came after, and I'm working on it. Some of it's a bit overwhelming at times, but I just take the time and keep going through it and play it again until I can figure it all out.
Yeah,
That's what it feels like.
I understood.
If you would told me a year ago that I was going to be doing this, I would have went, there's no way. Too
Hmm.
much, too hard, can't do it. And I don't know, I listened to a few people online, Facebook and everything, and they were okay, but I didn't get the feeling that I got when I saw yours.
Okay.
And I got more and more curious and learned more and more, and somehow I'm fitting it all in.
Excellent. I'm very grateful for that. What module are you on with EMF?
I am on two,
Oh, just
finishing up two. Yeah, I just started.
so you're EMF 32, 33?
31.
Oh, wow. Okay, oh, cool. 30. I guess, yeah, we're not launching 33 yet. My bad, yeah. So fantastic. Yeah, we've got lot to cover. It's going to be an amazing ride for you moving forward.
Definitely. Only been doing it, what, a month and, or a little over a month, and I'm amazed at what really touched me was all of my life. Everything that you're teaching is how I felt. And everybody around me would make fun of it, belittle me, that's stupid, no, that's not right, that's not what you should do. But it always felt right. And when you were talking, all of the light bulbs are going off, going, that's how I feel. That's what I believe. But no one around me ever understood it, I guess. And so I buried it and tried to conform to what other people thought I should be.
Yeah.
But that's not who I really am. And I like me. And that's what I'm working on. I like me. I like what I want to do. I'm a workaholic that was medically retired a few years ago, but my brain still works. And it bothers me that I can't do something productive. I want to give. I want to grow. I want to learn. And people are like, oh, you're medically retired. Yeah, you can't do anything. My legs don't work so well, but my brain works perfectly fine.
I can
My
tell.
heart works perfectly fine. I'm a giver by nature. I'm a helper. I'm the fixer of everything. That's how I've always looked at my life. I have to fix that. It's broken.
Hmm.
Well, now I'm working on fixing me because all of that broke me.
Well, as you're such a good fixer, Pamela, maybe one of the first things we need to look at is being able to fix the story about the fact you think you're broken.
All right, I think I'm healing pretty well, but I want to do more. Like I said, a year ago, I wouldn't have been able to do this at all.
Yeah.
And a lot of it goes, comes back to you and what you say and how it resonates with me.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate there's been a lot of change over the last 12 months with where you're at, and I appreciate there's a lot of weight on the bar that it feels like you're lifting.
In a nutshell, my kids were hurt. My ex-husband was not who I thought he was, and he did a lot of damage to not only me, but to the kids. And we've all been through healing and therapy, and I'm resilient. I don't pity myself. I don't do the poor, pitiful me. I do okay, my life is going to change. Let's see which way we go.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
I'm a firm believer in listening to God. So,
there's nothing broken about that position. Yeah, yes, you've been through a lot of stuff. You're going through a lot of stuff. You're adapting to a lot of stuff. You're an adapter. You always have been. You're always looking
yeah,
at the lens through how do I adapt to fix. The situation you're in, if you were to look in the mirror at it right now, the situation's not broken, it's just changing.
oh, definitely changing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There's no part of you that's broke. There's no part of you that needs to heal. You may need to process some stuff because it's new and you're adapting, but I don't buy into any therapist's projection that you need to heal, because the only thing that needs to heal is a physical body if it's damaged or cut. And by the way, it'll do that itself to the best of its ability.
That's true.
You as a person are not broken, therefore you don't need to heal. If you believe you're broken, you're going to search for ways to try to heal, and you're going to then create a story around the progress you think you're going to be making about feeling better. But the reality is, you're not broken. You're adapting.
I like that, because I never felt broken. Just changing.
Yeah.
That was the only word I could come up with for how I was feeling, was having to fix everything. But yeah, it's not being broken. It's just changing my life a lot.
Yeah. And if you've done so much work over the past number of years or decades, and you've always felt that level of truth inside you that other people couldn't see, it means you have a gift for being able to have a vision that other people can't have, which means that you have to walk a different path, which means you are being given tasks and weights on the bar to lift certain energetic and spiritual muscles to be strong enough to lead the new life that you're stepping into.
I like that.
It's not a problem. It's not a disaster. It's not a victim story. It's none of that. As we know, it's a calling. You're being put in the gym, but you're rising to that occasion.
Okay. I can see that. I like the way that sounds.
Yeah. When we realize that when it comes to, if you take a 20-year-old, for example, are they a broken teenager because they no longer qualify to be a teenager?
Yeah, they're changing into an adult.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Not a given, but yeah.
Yeah, I know a few 20-year-olds that have a way to go on that one.
Yeah, but they're not a broken teenager, just as you are not a broken wife. You are now liberated into being, what society would call an ex-wife, a separated parent, single parent, and that unleashes you, just like the 20-year-old has been unleashed from the confines of being a teenager into now actually living the life that they were born to live outside of the restrictions they had as a teenager.
Right. Yeah, my restrictions are gone. Most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
So tell me what you're most excited about on this new lease or this new direction that you have in life, now that you're no longer bound to somebody who gave you whatever gifts he had, whether that was the kids, whether that was the lessons of who not to accept in the future, or whatever it may be, right? Outside of those boundaries, who are you excited about becoming moving forward into this new phase of growth?
Someone that can be productive and helpful and be me, and it be okay to be me. And if I'm weird and people don't understand me, that's not a problem. They don't have to. I like me.
To a 13-year-old, a 20-year-old is weird.
Right? That's the truth. They're old. You know? I remember those days of, well, when you turn 30, you're going to be old. Well, honey, I'm way past 30. So I'm going to be weird to most of the people alive now.
Absolutely.
And that's okay.
That's okay. That's their projection of what they think is happening in their movie. Right. The best thing that you can be, as you said, is you. And you can't be broken. It's impossible. You can break your arm, but that's a body. That's not you. And that'll heal itself. You don't actually get involved.
Right.
So moving forward, who you are as a person is the 20-year-old to most of the kindergarten on the planet.
That's the truth.
But does the 20-year-old judge the people in kindergarten for not understanding them?
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't judge anybody.
Oh, we do
Like you said,
because
we're on our own path,
yeah,
and we don't have to all be alike, and that's okay. I
if we were,
embrace people who are different, and I learn from them, and they learn from me, and we both grow, and we do well. Or I can sit there and judge them because they're dressed funny, and I don't want anything to do with them, and lose out on that connection that might have been something wonderful. So I don't know how to judge people.
so why are you afraid of them judging you?
Because of my heart, I think that I take what they say to heart, and for some reason give them more power over how I feel than I have for myself. And I don't like doing that. I like me, but I've never found too many people that liked me, and I'm finding those people now and finding out that I'm really okay and I'm a good person and people do like me. I've just been around the wrong people.
And that level of awareness, some people never get to. Some people spend their entire life around the wrong people and thinking it's their problem because the people are complaining at them.
Yep.
There's a reason you joined EMF. You've got an amazing, non-judgmental, supportive, loving group of people who are midwives to your dream and celebrate your uniqueness. And the more energy you put into that, and the less you put into the person standing at the checkout who's looking at you weird because they're in kindergarten,
Mm-hmm.
the more you're going to start to adapt at that level. Because I'm all for you being a giver, providing it's not giving what you don't have.
Yep. That was a big problem with giving because I felt like I had to be okay and that they would see me as a good person, and I see me as a good person. I'm the only one that matters. If
And
they
that's,
don't see me as a
and that's
good
an
person,
intellectual level of understanding, but it doesn't emotionalize when somebody actually throws judgment at you. And that's what you're
mm-hmm.
working with right now.
Yep, I'm better at it and getting better every day and taking those people that are judgmental. They don't need to be in my life because I'm not going to judge them, and I don't deserve to be judged. Like you say, it's not their movie, it's mine. And if that's where I want to be, then that's where I want to be and who I want to be.
So, what has to happen next time somebody judges you for you to be completely immune to that pattern that you've ran in the past?
That's what I'm struggling with because I catch myself backsliding to their judgment of me. And oh my gosh, that's terrible. Why do they think of me that way? When it should be, well, I'm sorry that they see me that way, but I'm okay. I'll be all right. That their judgment is their opinion and should not affect me at all. Or where they say everybody has an opinion, but it's just that it's an opinion. It's not advice from somebody that knows what they're talking about. It's somebody that didn't like the fact that I'm old and I wear clothes that an older person shouldn't wear, or I color my hair a real bright color because I like it. And that's a big contention with a lot of people. You are too old to be doing that. Why? I'm not dead. I like it. I'm going to keep doing it. If you don't like it, don't look at it. And definitely don't do it to yours.
I love your style, Pamela.
Thank you. I kind of like it too.
No.
And I don't care anymore. I used to care when people would make that comment and I would go through my head, wow, maybe they're right. Maybe I am old, or, you don't dress like somebody your age. Is there a clothing line where at a certain age you can't wear that anymore? Because I never knew about that. I wear what I want to wear. I like what I want to wear. And if I don't like something, I'm not going to wear it to please somebody else because they're going to judge me by what I'm wearing.
Reminds me of the story of the song "This Is Me" from The Greatest Showman.
Mm-hmm. I am me. I like me. I'm going to keep being me. And I got rid of a lot of baggage that was keeping me from being me.
So, what's one thing that you think I could really help with today?
But you could really help me with today. I'm not sure of one specific thing. Just keep doing what you're doing because it's helping me tremendously. I'm doing the STAR program. I'm doing the EMF. I'm doing all the workbooks. Just keep your video going to keep me going.
Well, you got a lot more videos to get through over the next few months, and I'm
Definitely.
excited for the journey. If there's one thing I would give you to walk away with today, it would be that level of understanding. A, you are not, never have been, or nor can you be broken. So get that language pattern out of your head. And
Definitely.
sometimes if we go to a traditional therapist and they say, oh, you need healing, we start buying into it. No, you don't need healing. You are constantly adjusting, and that level of discomfort is not discomfort, it's unfamiliarity.
Yeah. And the fear that goes with that.
Yeah, which is standard. We're hardwired to fear what we don't know because we're not sure if that snake's poisonous or if that berry is poisonous or if that person is friendly. It's hardwired, but that's okay. That's just our biology. But for you to stand up and lead with your heart and be okay with who you are, dye your hair red, dye your clothes red, doesn't matter. This is who I am.
Right, exactly.
And the only person you answer to is your truth.
And I kind of like my truth now. I really do. I feel like it's going to get better and better.
Well, you've been liberated from some different environments, and you're now getting geared up to be able to give that real you to the world in a way where you don't even care who's ready for it.
Pretty much.
Yeah. You're going to make an amazing EMF grad.
Well, thank you. I'm going to work my butt off to do it.
Yep. And again, it'll be the perfect path. You don't need to prove anything, nothing to defend, nothing to conquer, nothing to prove. When you show up as a star as your movie, you don't fall asleep at night worrying about what the film extras think.
Definitely.
And you got no other boxes to tick. You've already ticked more boxes than most people will tick in a lifetime. The fact that you're using the size of your heart to power through is testament to the level of emotional maturity that you've grown into. As a beautiful woman.
Thank you.
Don't worry about anything else. There's no more healing required. There's only you enjoying the adaptation to the new circumstances that you're excitedly moving towards.
Definitely.
You can't get it wrong, and you can't run out of time. Two very empowering beliefs that I happen to hold dear.
Yeah, timing bothered me when all of this started because of my age. And it's like, I'm starting over in a place where I thought I was at that end of the journey, not beginning a new journey. So it's been eye-opening and very rewarding to know that I'm good.
Yeah.
And I am learning. I've always been a learner. So I just need the right teacher.
Well, that person staring at you in the mirror.
I'm starting to trust that person a lot more. Because for a while I didn't trust her.
You can't make the wrong decision. And no decision that you make cannot be undone when you get more data.
I've been doing a lot of that. Definitely the more data you get, the more you can adapt and keep going.
Yeah, and you weren't born with all the data. You were born with the ability to tune into the data.
Mm-hmm. I have a question on that. I listened to I forget what they're called, the beat.
Binaural beats.
And I woke up the next morning very strange, very different. Is that normal?
Integrated.
Okay. Because I wasn't expecting that much of a difference that quickly. And God was like, is that why I woke up that way? Because it was a whole different mindset.
Yeah, if you've been more predominantly left brain or right brain and not as integrated, when you listen to those tracks and it harmonizes the hemispheres of the brain, strange things can appear to happen. Enjoy the ride.
I did. And how often can I do those? Is it something I can go to sleep with every night?
A lot of people go to sleep with a sleep track.
Okay.
Try it for a week or try it 3 times a week and see how you get on. At some point, you're not going to need it because you're entraining your brain.
So it'll automatically go there without having to do all that. Okay. Okay.
When you learn the piano, you have to read music. But at some point, you don't need music to make music.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Because I'm doing the tracks and stuff, and they're very interesting. I had never heard of that before. So it's something new I'm learning.
Well, it's Just warming up.
Yeah, and I'm excited.
I'll be keeping my eye on you throughout the EMF, Pamela, and yeah, I'm excited to see your journey.
Thank you so much for everything.
No, my pleasure. And yeah, send me an email if you need anything else, and I'll be happy to help.
Awesome, thank you. It
You're
was
on track.
great meeting you.
You too. Yeah, there's nothing to fix. There's nothing to heal. You're not broken. You're transitioning as a powerful person into a situation that the universe has provided you with because it knows you're ready. It's time to soar.
Yes, it is. And that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to make this work.
It's already working. Nothing you have to
It
do
is.
but show up.
That's how it feels. I just show up and it's there. And I'm learning it. And it's amazing.
Welcome to Through Me.
That's what I was trying to come up with. I'm like, I'm not in the to me or by me. I'm getting there. Finally. I've never been the victim, which I think has helped me a lot. It's not ever feeling, if something happens, okay, I give myself that few minutes of poor, pitiful me, and then I move on. That's what I feel like I'm doing, is I'm moving on and moving up, and I'm not going to let anything slow me down or stop me.
No, yeah, that's right. As I say, you're starring your movie. Go enjoy it. You're an absolute superstar. And I look forward to seeing you in person at some graduation party soon.
That sounds great. Thank you, Peter.
You're welcome, Pamela. Stay amazing.
Bye.